Otherwise plywood will tell me off. Right. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go with hard. Yep, first thing, of course, is there is no radar in hard and extreme. Now, you would have thought that means I'd have done a little bit of research into where you need to, some of the out of bounds steps. I haven't, because I am bad at research. Famous last words. Oh, I'm sure there's a reset coming at some point. However, I'm not too worried about counting steps for like going out of bounds, because you can just go into first person view and check that instead, and that's just as easy. It wastes a little bit of time. But like I said, this is supposed to be chilled out. I'm not too worried about like trying to hit amazing records or anything. I just want something to put on the leaderboards to say, hey guys, I do more than just the one run. That's 4 alerts. We've got 2 more alerts to farm in here. There is one more one I could do. Which there isn't a separate category for. It is still any % extreme, but it'd be a big boss run. Let's say it's still categorized alongside the other ones, the non-big boss runs. But you do get to show big boss in the code name. Big boss is like you're not allowed to get any extra alerts, any extra kills, anything outside of I think it's like 4 alerts. I think you're allowed because there's 4 mandatory alerts in the game. So like you have to do rat. You can't not do rat. There's a couple of other things you have to be a bit more careful of. But that's about it. There we go. Doc was pretty much the same. In fact, Doc was identical. Oh my god, I got a gold already, guys. I think this is it. I think this is the run. Hey, it's slow. Oh, that's another one. You don't get there's a conversation from Mei Ling missing from the codec because she doesn't tell you about your soliton radar. Ah. Okay, that was really scary. So, before you've beaten any bosses, Snake dies in 2 hits on hard and extreme. As you can see, one hit and my health is already at half. So if that guard had shot me a second time, I'd be dead and we'd be on game over right now. So I got very lucky with managing to move around him. I can. On hard, I can avoid both shots. Not consistently, but in making the tutorial for that area, I did manage to do it. I do also say in the tutorial that it's practically impossible to do it on extreme. And then I went and watched Limes' world record run just to get some ideas for tonight's stream. And he does it. I mean, he doesn't do it in a straight line like I usually do. He is all over the place, but he avoids the shots, and you can't. Cool. Good lift. That was nice. Right. So, as you'll see this time, because I haven't got a soliton radar, I gotta... Oh. Well, I screwed that up. Oh, wow. I screwed that up big and proper, didn't I? What am I doing? There we go. Right, so I'm going to run around here. I'm just going to go into first person to just get it. Right, there we go. I don't know. I'm looking at my times each split. I don't know why. I'm not going to see anything. I am doing hard and extreme as opposed to easy because I don't have any times logged for hard and extreme. And as I've now got my sub 38, I figured I don't need to worry too much about these ones. I can just chill out a little bit and, you know, just run them a bit more casually. Because I'm going to get a PB no matter how crap I play. And also it's not too difficult because there's not that much difference. Alright, it's Kodak coming up. Now the other question is, will I safety ration at any point? Hard's not too bad. On extreme, you get no health back from beating bosses. Oh, that was nice. That was pretty quick. Whee! William! I want that as an emote. I think if I ever got another emote slot. The only problem is you can't really write William in an emote. Like, writing words on emotes don't really work very well. Unless they're really, really small 3-letter words. I can't think of any 3-letter words that would make a good emote, though.
Snake.
It's not something I think I'd really do. Oh, you get your health. You get your health back there. Because obviously you gotta have full health for torture.
Had enough.
Yeah, I've had enough.
So you're human after all. The torture will stop as I promised. But I'll take the woman in return. I'll have my fun with her before I kill her.
Meryl.
I hope you can still look at yourself in the mirror, my friend.
God, I have heard that set of dialogue so much in the last month. Wow, Aethys. Wow, Heidi. You let me down.
She took my clothes.
Oh, in her defense, Heidi's in a game of Aram.
What's up?
I made a joke about not wanting to make an emote out of a 3-letter word, and it's not something that I do. And then neither of you flashed your mod emote.
Oh.
Disappointed.
Sorry, I was doing something
She's complaining at me now, so I'm being overly harsh. Bowel problems. Liz? There he goes. Alright, it's always at the same time. Off you go, Johnny! Oh, I do have one other quick thing to let people know. If you're on the Discord server, you may have already seen, but if you're not and you didn't know, the next Mansions of Madness game has been announced. It's going to take place this Saturday from 7 PM GMT.
Where?
So if you're interested, then head over there and have a look.
Oh, jeez. He's coming back. See you later.
As is the usual rule, anyone who played in the previous one, you're welcome to sign up, but I will, grant other players places before you guys. In other Mansions news, Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace is now available to purchase on on Steam. It's not released for another month. It's exactly a month away until it's actually released. Oh, just failed to grab the box. I was trying to be clever and sort of grab it and go around so I can sort of get there quickly, but Steam. Yeah, it's a game that was originally in development a while ago. Mansions of Madness Mother's Embrace. It kind of got shut down and then nothing happened with it. Right, just bear with me a moment. Might be a bit late on this because that was. Oh, yep, I was. Yep, I was very late on that. That was very bad. Whoopsie. I'll just do. Yeah. Yeah, even doggos. And it's a cute doggo. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have gone for that. So that's lost me a fair few seconds. Yeah, I knew I was way too late. Grabbing the PSG one, kind of. But that was also one of the route changes. So that guard that we run up and normally we flip him over. The guard at the lift, normally we flip him over and then get in the lift. On hard and extreme, because when you flip him over, he turns and looks at the lift. And on easy and normal, his view line isn't enough to see you. You're out of his view area. But on hard and extreme, when he turns around, he'll spot you at the lift because his view's a lot further. So you have to punch, kick him instead, because then he, when he gets up, he faces a different direction. Beak.
What was that noise?
Be careful with that guard, because his view distance is a lot further on hard. Beak. That's one probably to get in a mo of. Just Colonel Campbell with a beak instead of a mouth. That sounds cool. Okay, so I think if I recall correctly, with health pickups, it's on hard. It's you get back. Hang on, I've got to listen out for footsteps and stuff. That was... Oh, I've gotten that down so much better now. So yeah, I think on hard, it's the... whatever the increase is when you rank up, you get that amount of health and that's it. So whatever your current health is, you get the health increase, you don't get any extra health. On extreme, you get nothing. Your maximum health goes up, your current health remains whatever it is. Whereas on easy, your on easy, your current health becomes your new maximum health. You automatically go up to 100%. I can't remember what it is on normal. I think on normal it might be. On normal it might be that you get the rank up health and maybe like half of your missing health or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember what the threshold is. I will be doing extreme after this run. I'm gonna do a run of hard and then a run of extreme, so that I've got them both logged. Maybe one day I'll give very easy a crack, but yeah, that's a special one. Very easy involves alt-tabbing out of the game to skip dialogue. And I'm scared enough of crashing this game as it is, without doing a very easy run where, like, you are completely messing with it. Alright, this is another one I'm going to have to go into first person. I have no idea what the step count is. This rappel, I've got to be a little bit careful because you take a lot of damage here. So you still do it exactly the same way. You're still gonna take the damage that I would normally take, but you know I'm gonna try very hard not to take any additional hits where possible. Luckily, it's only hard, so it's not. On extreme, it'd be a bit more of a concern. Oh, that was interesting. That's kind of what I didn't want to happen. Luckily, from here for a bit, there isn't really much room to take any damage for now, because I can just go into GME whenever now. So it does mean like I'll probably go into GME. I'll probably go into GME like. Actually take it. You don't take any damage from Wolf there. Like I'll go into GME at the cameras on the lifts, whereas normally on easy I would just take the chance of getting hit, but you can't afford to. Recently discovered that hitting F3 is a good one for that one. Let's quickly go into first person just to do that. Unfortunately, you can't use F3 on this one. You have to be this one you just have to be careful with. And that's why I don't flip them, because it's very easy to just mess that up and do that instead. So the second guy was good. Yeah, actually when I first started learning it, I actually flipped him, and then I saw someone just PPK him, and was like, that just looks easier. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna GME here because I just don't want to take the chance of getting shot by that. Onwards to Raven. Now, because we're on hard, Raven is in a completely different spot again. Interestingly, Raven is in the same spot on easy and extreme. I don't know why they put Raven back in the same spot for extreme, but they do. But on hard, he's in a. It's on easy, he's on the left. On easy and extreme, he's on the left. On normal, he's on the right. On hard, he's actually just in front of you. He's like one box round. I have no idea where he is on very easy. If anyone knows where he is on very easy, feel free to tell me, but I don't know. I haven't looked at it. I started watching a run through of very easy once, saw a couple of things that were happening, was just like, I'm good, thanks. Raven's one where so he's actually here. Have to be a bit more careful with the grenade. So I had to be a lot more careful with grenades there because I only have one left. So you can see I don't get all of my health back. I can't remember whether you have to do it on... can't remember if you have to do it on hard, but on extreme... racking up those leaderboard entries. That's the idea. I can't remember whether you have to do it on hard. I know you do it on extreme. On extreme, when you go and heat the PAL key, you actually have to go and get some more stinger ammo while you're in the blast furnace. I don't think you have to do it on hard. I think you have enough, and I think it's because on extreme, ammo doesn't respawn at all. So that pack of stinger ammo that I got just outside the door, that doesn't respawn on extreme. Whereas on every other difficulty, it does. It's just how quickly it respawns depends on the difficulty. Start skating a little earlier because guards can hear earlier, and I'm not sure what the distance is, so I'll just play it safe. Be me there. Right, let's see what PAL key we get. Is it going to be a good PAL key or a bad PAL key? Yesterday's sub 38, it was key position 3, or the third best. It's not actually called position 3. They call them something different. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not 7. You ask for 7 every time. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Right, let's have a look. Which key is it going to be? Bomb! Oh, there we go. Cool. That was apart from getting the bomb, that was alright. Oh, I just got a penta on F. Well done. Almost every time. It's not like this run would matter. It's cool to see how well I've done at the end of this. Just it's first crack at hard. I'd be tempted to give Big Boss a go, but Big Boss on Extreme does have some more route changes. It's mainly here, like, you need to have extra stinger ammo because the easiest way of getting past this guard is to stinger him from a distance. Make sure I don't get shot by him. Nice. Oh, of course, he can see me from further. Whoops. Forgot about that. Yep, you can't do that. I think it's actually easier to just GME and just take the alert. So yeah, better be careful with that in future. I'd rather not use a ration. I shouldn't have to use a ration in this one. You don't use a ration in the extreme run. But that run in there made Snake look drunk. It is only guard distance that's different. Right, let's freeze that key. Yeah, it's only guard difference. The cameras and gun turrets are all the same view distance, so you can still do all the same lines and stuff. His blood and corpse his gun's still there though. It doesn't move depending on where he started. Right, that's all the stinger missiles. Oh, it's done! Sweet. So a bit of context for you folks, because I saw your post on Discord earlier. You may or may not know, because I've talked about it in the past when I didn't have the music patch on. The Metal Gear Solid PC port, which is what I'm playing, the developers of it didn't get much help from Konami, and it was kind of, I think it was like a team of like 2 or 3 people. Hang on, let's go. It was like a team of 2 or 3 people working on it, and as I say, they didn't get much help from Konami, and Konami didn't give them a lot of materials. Most of what they did to make this port was reverse engineering the PlayStation 1 version, and then building it from source for the PC. But they didn't have access to any of the music, any of the original soundtrack, and so to access that music, they had to download it illegally from people who had uploaded the music onto the internet. So people who'd managed to like either rip it from the PlayStation disc, or just recorded their PlayStation, whatever, however they did it, and that's how they got the music and put it in. As a result, the music is poor in this. It's awful. Oh, damn! Crap, I got shot! That's... okay, I didn't actually know you could die from getting shot after you'd already gone through that cutscene. So that's new. Okay. So, I'm just gonna GME and play it safe. Because that's just the safer thing to do. GM leads I'm not gonna get. God mode exploit is where I can't get hit and I'm invincible. And then punch ladders. Not really, it doesn't make you punch ladders. I'm just bad. As I say, so yeah, we're talking about the. Aw, thank you, dude. I was talking about the music. So yeah, if you just play the game as it is on PC, the music is just doesn't match the console version at all. Well, I say at all. Most of it does, but some of it's really poor. Some of the music is incorrect. Like a lot of the boss fights, escape is incorrect. The blast furnace is probably the worst culprit. I'm gonna just go around the outside and not take a chance on that. Left. Luckily the guard placements are all the same. Yeah, the blast furnace is probably the worst culprit. You don't get the whole of the blast furnace piece of music. And instead they did a really bad job of looping the track, and it actually cut. You can hear it cut. The audio just suddenly cuts and starts again, and it's awful. So most people who run PC, they use B-Man's music patch. It basically just replaces all of the audio in the game, all of the music in the game, with new tracks, which are closer to the console version, but not exactly the same. They are very, very close. I don't actually know what all of the differences are because I haven't played the console version in ages. But yeah, it's really, really close. B-Man has been working on a new patch where he hopes it's going to match it even closer. I'm pretty sure he said it's still not going to be perfect. You know what? I shouldn't get shot there, but I don't want to take that chance. But yeah, so yeah, B-Man's has been working on a new music patch to make it even better. Pretty cool. Also, I've been reluctant in the past to get rid of the music patch because I actually quite like the quirkiness of it being bad. It is so much better. Like, I switched, and then like the first time I did escape after I switched, I was like, oh my god, this is what this music is. Oh yeah, this is so much better. Right. I'm going to play this safe. And I'm actually going to go for the stinger ammo. Because I can't remember if you're supposed to get it on hard or not. So I'm just going to play it safe and get it. It just means now, when I go out of here, I just need to wait. I'll probably wait for 1 minute and 1 second, because the transition going into and out of that room, during that transition, the card key isn't heating. So I will leave it until 1 minute and 1 second before I go through. I might even... Oh, do I check it? I can do it. I'm pretty sure I can do it. Cool. That should be fine. I left it for about, like, a whole second later than I normally would. I really want to check it. It can't be that long. It can't be longer than a second. The main issue is basically some of the changes aren't possible without actually hex editing the exe. Christ. Yeah, because all the current patch does. I say all the current patch does. That sounds really obnoxious. All it does. What the current patch does is find the audio files in the directory that they're kept and replaces them with new ones. What V-Man's now trying to do is actually going into the game's coding and files to actually change how the music is applied, as opposed to just as opposed to the game just pointing to a file and saying play that, and we just change the file. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! No room for ravens here, we're hawks! Play that. Play that! That is all it is at the moment. In your MGS install directory, you have a folder of music files, and the game just says, play that. At certain moments. Right. Chaff grenades. Did this... It does respawn, so I don't... Okay, I didn't need to go and get that. Although Rex does take more shots on the harder difficulties, so, you know, still not a bad idea to go and get it just in case. Like there is a set of ammo in the Rex fight, which is very easy to get to. Could have just done that. All right, here we go. We're kind of at the end point of the run now. I'm sure you'll know. It's just GME. Just play it safe. I'm not going to take the risk of getting shot again. Can't believe this run's going to be tainted with a death. Oh, I forgot to skip that cutscene. The loading system they came up with is pretty decent. I just think they didn't have enough time to set up properly for every track. That sounds about right, again, from what I've heard, because it wasn't just a small team. They were on quite a strict deadline to get it out. These sections will take significantly longer. extra. It's either an extra 1 or 2 shots.
You can't do it.
I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I was taken from the battle.
I still have 22 ammo, so yeah, I'm fine. I really didn't need to get that extra ammo in the blast furnace. Like I said, I know that on extreme you do have to get it.
Soon it will finally.
After Zanzibar. I'm pretty sure, I'm like so certain now that that little adjustment that I see in other people running this, they just let go of the stinger, they like unequip the stinger, make a slight adjustment, and then stinger again, is that they have to move forward again slightly because Rex keeps moving back. Right. Liquid is exactly the same, the combo's just a bit longer.
At this height, it will kill even you.
Right. So, see how I get on. Oh, in extreme, if you fall off, you just die. It's another thing. It doesn't happen on hard, so I'm alright.
Nice shot!
Oh! Damn! I don't know what went wrong. Damn! I got it. I got it, and yeah, I had it. I just lost it.
I'll drive.
I just must have like misthought about it. Still wasn't actually that bad compared to how sometimes Liquid goes. That was reasonably good.
I got him. Let's go. I got it. Snake, jump in.
And then of course there's escape. Escape is much longer. The guards on the second checkpoint take. Oh crap! This is hard. So they take 6 shots each, I think. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. First checkpoint's fine because you still just blow those 2 up. Slightly. I think it's 6 shots each, and then Liquid just takes a lot more shots. And I didn't bother to look it up. Oh shit! Oh, that guard's not dead. Oh god, this is. Oh, that was so bad. That was terrible. Alright. And then, yeah, each phase of Liquid just takes slightly longer because you need to get more shots in.
Liquid.
I do have to be careful that I don't die. That's the other thing. Oh sweet! I got the 2 transition shots though. I do want to learn this trick. You get like the frame perfect shot on him. There, that was it. That was the frame perfect shot. Got him. Got that transition shot. Oh, I missed that one though. Gotta say, this is a reasonably good Liquid. can't remember what it was on hard. I think on extreme it's 30 shots. Drive on him. But yeah, this has been a very good liquid actually, considering. There we go. And that's hard. Oh, not even sub 40. Ugh, not seen 40 minutes on the clock for a while, have we? Yeah, not bad. There you go, and Shazam, 40-32. One continue. Yeah, there we go. So that's hard. Go on, I'll do the check. Just how actually was that compared to everything else. Then we got 40-32. Second to last, which is still sixth, and like because PC any percent is so much that is so the same between every run. Like currently easy has 42 runs, and I'm fifth. Normal has 16 runs, and I'm sixth. Hard will now have 7 runs, and I am sixth. At least I'm consistent. A sixth on normal and hard. And extreme has 10. So then when you get to extreme and you've got a couple more people running it because it's the hardest difficulty. So yeah, normal and hard are kind of in this weird place where it's like there's no point. If you want to run the game really optimally and well, and get the fastest time, don't run normal, run easy. If you want to run the game without a radar, make it a bit more difficult for yourself and sort of say I've done it really difficultly, you wouldn't play hard, you'd play extreme. So normal and hard, particularly with hard, is kind of in this middle ground. It's like no one cares, no one gives a shit about normal and hard. Well, there we go. I've submitted a time, 40-32. That will place me 6th place, and yeah, knock Tyler down a spot. Sorry, Tyler. That hasn't been actually, Plywood ran that 3 weeks ago. He got a new PB 3 weeks ago because he's been getting back into and doing them all again. For hard, that must be a good time. It's all right. The world record again. Limes has got world records on every single one. Actually, has he got it on very easy as well? Yeah, of course he does. The world record for hard is 38:30. So I'm just over 2 minutes behind the world record. Which, yeah, for a first run, I wasn't really that fussed about. I did get a death, and a couple of other bits went wrong. Yeah, it's all right. It's kind of what I expected. Woo! Should we do extreme? Let's do extreme. Alright, let me reset my... I would like to save them because that's my... There we go, that is hard. Alright, edit. Let's change that to extreme. Oh, I've changed it to extreme, but it still says hawk. That's not right. Additional info. Hawk. It will be eagle. Eagle. Game and clear. History. Some. There we go. Let's just save that as that. So we don't save over the other ones. There we go. Ready for extreme. Is everyone ready for an extreme run? I'm going to